What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna have a look at Grid, because I haven't done too many driving games. I've done one. I did Need for Speed Heat, but figured we'd do Grid too since I've been having fun with the new Grid. I think it's Grid Legends. Yeah, Grid Legends. So, anyway, let's hop in and look at the setting. It's gonna do this little starting launch thing, so we're not gonna make you guys watch that. Alright, so starting off on Ultra, which it changes to custom because I always change the resolution because I want it to be native. So it's always going to say custom, but this is Ultra, so let's just look at the settings. It says our refresh rate 60, it's doing 4x MSAA, we turned VSync off, and all that stuff. Now let's go have a quick look at the advanced settings. And we're on high, headlights high, wind on, shadows high, particles ultra, mirrors on, crowd on, and ground cover high. Vehicle drivers ultra, vehicle LOD ultra, trees high, reflections ultra, motion blur on, skid marks on, cloth on, damage level high, and that's it. So now, let's go see how this does in a game. Alright, we're right in the middle of a race. Kinda just popped me right into this, had a little like welcoming window, and then was like, alright, well, end of the game you go. Caught me by surprise. No smashing into the barrier for me. Now this next one down here, maybe.
Take it easy over these bumps. Ease into the next corner. It's a killer for a beginner. Just a couple of corners to go. Don't do anything stupid.
Well, there we go. How's that for stupid?
I think a driver has spun out. It's Charlie Tyler.
My car's really fucked up now.
Well, at least you finished.
Yep, at least I finished.
Rookie ranking, and that car.
Not easy to drive when you're sitting on the table. Anyway, time to move on to the next graphics setting. Alright, moving down to high. So we're still at the same resolution and all that stuff, obviously. I'm not going to change any of that. Still the same 4x MSAA. So now let's head into the advanced settings. You guys can see what all those are real quick. Alright, yeah, everything's still on or on high, so now let's go see how that changed the FPS. Well, alright, we are on high, so let's get ourselves a little high gameplay in here. Again, probably gonna still do pretty terrible considering I'm holding this thing on a table and whatnot, but trying to get you guys gameplay and show you guys how the Steam Deck runs stuff. That's all I'm trying to do here. Get back here. Get back here. I will catch you.
Okay, you've taken over 6th place. Your car got a little banged up.
Yeah, I definitely banged it up a little. There, now it's really banged up. Yep, like I thought, not easy to drive like this.
Behind you. Nasty.
That I'm not used to driving in this game yet either. Ooh, that's a truck. Fuck you, boxes. Well, alright. I'm gonna need to restart this race. So why don't we use that time to move on. Now we've got some medium. So here's the settings for medium. It bumped down the MSA to 2x now. Everything else is left completely alone. So now let's look at all these settings. Everything's either off or on medium. It turned wind off now. And besides that, and it still left damage level on high. So now, let's go see how it does. Alright, let's try this again. Now we're on medium settings. So much smoke, there we go. And this game already looked pretty dated before, and it's already looking super dated now. But the whole time we've been getting lots of FPS. I mean, if I put the frame limit back to 60, we would probably never drop below 60 ever, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen it drop that low. Alright, gotta remember to brake and not crash into stuff. This is not a bumper cars kind of game. You crash into people, your car gets fucked up, and then you can't finish. And if you don't take a corner good, you crash into a wall, your car gets fucked up, you can't finish. No rewinds, no nothing. A little mini drift there.
Currently top secret around in front. Okay, you've taken over 6th place.
Yes, I have, but can I hold on to it? That's the question. 'Cause I remember in the beginning of this game, it's all like, don't fuck it up. And then like 2 milliseconds after he says that, I fuck up. Ooh, that was close. Alright, I was scared of even hitting those boxes, to be honest with you. Alright, we only tapped him. I don't think it messed up my suspension or nothing. We're getting 135 FPS at some points here.
Okay, you're coming up on your last lap.
Alright though, why don't we move on? Moving on to low. Still MSA 2X on here, everything else is the same, so let's just go look at the actual advanced settings. Wind's obviously still off, headlights low, pretty much everything's off now. Low, low, low. Yep, everything is off or on low, besides damage level, that's still on high. So now, let's go check out how many FPS we get. Alright, we're on low now. Kinda got a bad start. I'm used to games that like let you, you know, hit start before you're ready to actually go. Yeah, now it absolutely looks like a PlayStation game or a PS2 game, but we're getting lots of FPS if that's your thing, so that sucked. It's not what I wanted to do at all. Shoot, 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 shoot. Well, that was terrible. Need time to learn how to drive this guy. Handle's completely different from the last car. I'm honestly surprised it still can move. I figured it was gonna like break a wheel off and I was just gonna have to restart. Still not gonna win, but we can at least get some footage here. Oh shoot. Almost messed up and did the same thing again. But I didn't, and that's what counts. Alright though, let's move on. And last up, we've got ultra low, which surprisingly still leaves MSAA on. I'm surprised. So other than that, everything else is the same here. And I have a sneaking suspicion, since everything else is turned off already here, all that did was... Alright, so if it didn't do that, we're gonna make our own ultra low here. And then we'll also just turn off multi-sampling altogether. So now let's go see how it does. Alright, so now we're on ultra low. It kind of failed and tried to make me do just another low, because it also does resolution as part of its settings. And I always wanted to do native, so I'd always muck it up. There we go. At least they mess up sometimes too. Remember in one I saw a Viper just spin out from me and I got second place, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, now since we turned off that, there's lots of jaggies on top of it. But we are getting like 240 FPS here and there. Yeah, I would think you are right. Just saying, at least it's not just me.
You're third in your class. Well done.
I don't know if I can get past these guys. These guys are quick. There we go. I got ahead of him for a second. Can I keep that lead?
Well done, Sparky. You're leading your class.
Okay. Oh, that was hilarious. I failed up, but at least I fucked someone else up. But whatever. Good time to end. So let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that is it for Grid. And I was figuring it was going to do fine, but after seeing it not be able to always do 60 in Skyrim, I started being like, oh, I don't know then. But that is a newer version of Skyrim with like higher textures and all that stuff, so not completely the same. But did this just fine, so if you want to play Grid on the Steam Deck, any setting you want, sky's the limit. Set it the way you want it and have fun. But anyway, that's about it for this video. I got plenty more to make and plenty more to come. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one, peace out, guys.